So one of the books I've been reading recently is The Energy of Money. Now, I'll save that for an introduction in the future and go into the full length of books, but today I want to share something that came out of this book. So it talks about this basic model of coaching that it's going to walk through, and really simplistic, but at the end of the day, it's pretty intense for an idea to transform yourself. So here we are, that there's this outer, so imagine kind of like a bullseye. We're going to go into these different layers of the onion. The outer layer says who we pretend we are. Down one layer, it says who we are afraid we are. And then on the inside, it says who we really are. Now, why is this an important question? Who we really are? Because for the most part, I think a lot of us live lives that are out of alignment with who we really are. I'm a billboard for what that could look like, of living a life outside of alignment of who we really are. And so thinking about and just kind of categorically saying, who are we pretending we are? Do we pretend to be someone at work? Do we pretend to be this version of ourselves? Do we pretend to do all these different things? But really, that's not who we are. Then there's who we are afraid we are. This is almost that context of you don't realize you're an asshole until you are an asshole, maybe. Or this is the context of maybe admitting something for the first time of like, I am not my father. Or saying the other way, I am my father. Oh my gosh, I need to wake up and figure out what's going on in my life. These ideas are pretty simplistic. But when you are stuck, when you are trying to reboot your life, when you are a dad out there trying to figure out how to be a better version of yourself for your family. So many different Facebook posts are always circulating around of men just trying to be better. Or there's another recent one that I saw, like, I'm just trying to figure out me. Because right now I don't understand me, and I'm trying to figure it out. There's a component within all of this that allows us to understand where we need to go, where we need to dive into. And again, this coaching model is very simplistic, but again, I want to read it back to you. There's the outer ring, who we pretend we are, who we are afraid we are, and who we really are. This is what it calls the hero path of identifying who you really are as a human being. And as a listener to this podcast, I hope that that's something that you're looking for. And if you are looking for that, what are you waiting? Why haven't you reached out? This is what I do for a living. I help dads figure out who they really are. It's a fairly simplistic process. Part of the process is most men don't know where to look. I've been doing this for over 7 years now. I know where to look, and we can speedily go through your life and break through some of those barriers, break through some of those layers of the onion, and figure out who really you are. It sounds pretty easy. It is really easy, but from your perspective, and even from my perspective 7 years ago, it does not feel like it is easy. That is all I have for today. If you want to take me up on that call, hit me up on Instagram at Ben_Killoy, LinkedIn, Ben-Killoy, or you can go to website benkilloy.com, hit the button in the upper right-hand corner, and I'll be reaching out to you as soon as possible to schedule a time with you to talk to you, because this process can begin tomorrow. This process can begin today. Take action. Don't be a content zombie. Don't just binge listen to this podcast. It takes action. It takes deliberate action. Information won't just be enough to move the needle for you. I know it personally in my life. Have an amazing day, and we'll be back again tomorrow.